What if your identity isn't actually yours? What if it was installed by a hidden algorithm, old habits, and people you forgot you copied? Want proof? Because once you see how identity loops really control you, you'll stop negotiating with your weaknesses and your brain will start rewriting itself automatically. Your identity feels personal, but it's the biggest illusion of your life. Let me show you something proven, unsettling, and impossible to unheard. In 1977, researchers ran an experiment that became legendary in psychology. They placed two groups of students in identical rooms. Same desks, same tests, same environment. The only difference? One tiny detail. On the desk of the first group, they placed a briefcase. On the desk of the second group, a backpack. That's it. Yet the results were insane. The students who saw the briefcase as a symbol of professionalism, power, status instantly became more competitive, more assertive, and more motivated without even realizing it. The ones who saw the backpack became more cooperative and passive. Why? Because identity isn't chosen. Identity is triggered. And if something this small can rewrite their behavior in minutes, what do you think 20 years of habits, parents, teachers, failures, successes, apps, peers, and algorithms have done to your identity? So if you are new to the channel and you want to know the secret techniques, secret codes the top 1% follows to achieve whatever they want from life, follow this channel because the algorithm has chosen you as worthy to use this code and get ahead of the 99% people. And once you understand it, nothing about your life will look random again. Let's begin with the first revelation. Revelation 1. Your identity was programmed long before you had a choice. You think you are who you are, but the truth is harsher. You are who your environment rewards. If your parents praised you for being quiet, you learned to shrink. If they praised you for being smart, you learned to fear mistakes. If they ignored you unless you did something impressive, you started chasing validation. And these early loops solidify. You weren't deciding what kind of person to be. You were trying not to lose love. This is why you still feel guilty when you rest, even when you're exhausted. This is why you apologize for things that aren't your fault. This is why you hesitate to start new habits, even when you desperately want change. Your identity was shaped by tiny rewards and punishments you don't even remember. And here's the disturbing question. What parts of you are actually you, and what parts are just old survival strategies? Hold that question, because it connects to something far darker. Revelation 2. Algorithms are no longer showing you content. They're shaping your identity. You already know social media affects your behavior. But the real danger isn't distraction. It's identity installation. Every time you watch something emotional, anger, outrage, hustle, fear, comparison, the algorithm says, "Oh, you reacted strongly? This must be who you are." And it feeds you more, and more, and more, until you start believing, I'm the kind of person who can't focus. I'm the kind of person who procrastinates. I'm the kind of person who's behind everyone else. I'm the kind of person who needs stimulation every few minutes. And the algorithm reinforces it until it becomes a self-definition. Not because it's true, but because it kept you scrolling. Your identity slowly becomes a reflection of whatever keeps you hooked the longest. That's why you feel different when you stop consuming content for a day. mind suddenly becomes quieter, clearer, yours. But here's the twist. The digital world didn't replace your original identity. It layered another one on top of it. And now you have two versions of yourself fighting every day. The identity you were programmed within childhood, and the identity installed by algorithms. And this leads to the third and most important revelation. Revelation 3. You signed an identity contract you don't remember signing. Every identity comes with rules. If you believe you're the responsible one, you overwork. If you believe you're the funny one, you avoid seriousness. If you believe you're the lazy one, you treat discipline like a foreign language. These aren't traits. They're contracts. Invisible agreements between your brain and your past, and you live inside them every day without noticing. Let me ask you something and answer it honestly. Why does one part of you want to transform your life, while another part avoids the very habits that would do it? Because the first part is your desire, but the second part is your identity contract. Your brain isn't protecting your future. It's protecting the character it believes you are supposed to play. But here comes the twist, the moment the entire video has been building toward. The big reveal. Your identity isn't a reflection of your behavior. Your behavior is a reflection of your identity. Most people think, I procrastinate because I'm lazy. I avoid hard things because I'm undisciplined. I can't stay consistent because I'm not that type of person. Wrong. Your actions are not the problem. Your identity loop is. Your brain is constantly trying to act like yourself, even if yourself is outdated, unhelpful, or completely inaccurate. Identity comes first. Behavior follows. And the moment you see this clearly, something shifts. You realize you've been trying to change your actions, while your brain has been obeying the identity you installed years ago. That's why your habits feel like a fight. That's why motivation fades instantly. That's why you improve for a few days, then snap back. You weren't failing. You were following the script. But here's the good news. Scripts can be rewritten. And today, you're going to learn the mechanism. Transformation phase. How to break identity loops and install a new one. There are only 4 steps, and they're far simpler than you'd expect. Step 1. Name the identity that's been controlling you. Not the one you want, the one that has been running the show. I'm the overthinker. I'm the procrastinator. I'm the person who always says I'll start tomorrow. When you name the identity, you weaken it. Identity only survives in the dark. Step 2. Choose a 1% stronger identity. Not a perfect identity. A slightly higher version of you. I'm someone who starts small. I'm someone who finishes what I open. I'm someone who protects my attention 1 notch above your current self, not 10. Your brain only accepts believable upgrades. Step 3. Take 1 micro action that proves the new identity. Identity shifts through evidence, not thoughts, not journaling. Evidence. If your new identity is, I'm someone who starts, your micro proof is, write the first sentence. Do 2 push-ups. Open the notebook. Small actions create identity cracks. Repeated actions create identity rewiring. Step 4. Create an environment that enforces the identity. Remember the briefcase experiment? Your environment triggers your identity automatically. So ask yourself, what in your room, your desk, your apps, your habits, reinforces the old identity? Remove one trigger today. Add one trigger for the new identity. This is how the 1% operate. They don't rely on motivation. They build identity ecosystems. Your new identity future. Imagine waking up and not having to fight yourself anymore. Imagine your default identity as someone who naturally moves, starts, builds, finishes. Imagine effort feeling lighter because your brain isn't resisting with every step. This isn't fantasy. This is a neurological reality. Identity is plastic. Identity is programmable. Identity is yours to rewrite. And Code 1 is your first upgrade. But here's the final question, the one that decides everything from here. If your old identity was installed without your permission, why wouldn't you install a new one on purpose? Comment Code 1 unlocked. By taking action now, your brain will rewrite to become like the top 1%. So your new identity becomes real. Share your thoughts in the comments. Follow the series, because the next code reveals the hack that 1% used to drive their motivation to achieve what they want. Stay close to this journey, because once you learn the codes, you don't go back. You rise. You evolve. You become the one that others call the 1%. And this is only the beginning.